At this point, they can keep the mayonnaise. You see exactly what's going on. Someone did mention medications coming in at it. Even with tomatoes, this is not usual. I mean, I know we be low over here in my parts of New Jersey, but welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be jumping right into our news, comments, and reports over here at Moments with Us. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You guys check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are. Hopefully you all had an amazing week. Hoping for an amazing weekend as well. We're ready to discuss some more recalls, what's possibly ready to close, and some other things. So stay tuned. And if you are new here, you find yourself enjoying, all you have to do is subscribe to become part of the family. You guys press the like button, comment by checking in, of course, and turn your notification bell on so you will not miss an upload. 10,700 new homes are needed. So study shows that there is a housing shortage, they're saying. In the city of Boulder, which is in Colorado, the city needs to dramatically increase the number of new housing units by 2032, according to a new estimate by a regional government planning agency, which most needing to be affordable for low-income residents. So not only are we are fighting inflation in general. It's harder to pay bills, of course, when it comes down to the price of the cost of rent, mortgage, and everything else, dealing with our everyday life, that we have to pay for. The issue that I'm seeing with this is the United States is full of people, right? And when it comes down to housing, a lot of people are on waiting lists. I think we mentioned this before. A lot of people are on waiting lists. But why is it that I'm seeing in and out of buildings that's being restored and renovated, in and out of buildings, there's a lot of immigrants, while a lot of American people are still on the street or facing eviction? Why is it that we have a housing shortage? Right, in the U.S. did issue a travel advisory for 3 countries, including a level 4 do not travel warning. So here we are. In the past 2 weeks, the U.S. has issued, revised, or reissued multiple travel advisories, including warnings for popular European destinations like Italy and the United Kingdom, now classified under the exercise increased caution or level 2 alert category, with level 4 being the highest level of warning. The 3 newest countries with the updated travel advisories are Denmark, Lesotho, and Haiti. So travelers should be forewarned. Let's see. Here's what's going on. So December 18th, Haiti was classified as a level 4 country. The highest security level due to life-threatening risks such as terrorism, ongoing rebellions, war, and bombings. Citizens are strongly advised not to visit. Some reasons for level 4 travel advisory include war, bombings, nuclear terrorism threats, ongoing rebellions, and kidnapping or hostage taking. So definitely, if you think about, traveling to any of those places, definitely you might want to think twice. And if you do, be aware of your surroundings. Definitely, if you are there to stay, make sure you can find a safe place just in case, if there's any. But traveling to those places right now is not advised. I'm going to put this article actually in a pinned comment down below so you guys can refer back to that one. And man, oh man, this will get harder as the years go on. So if you prefer to deposit a check in person, bank branches may soon be hard to come by. So stopping by the bank to make a quick deposit may soon become a relic of the past. All right, so the FDIC did a survey. Basically, they went and looked at the records according to 1934 until now. They're saying that the overall trend of in-person banking is currently on the out. So they feel as if in-person banking would possibly be non-existent in the future. They're saying that banks in general can actually become extinct. So definitely, if you guys need that cash, definitely get it out now, because what's going to happen is it's going to be slowly or possibly fast. But what's going to happen is you're going to see banks shutting down left to right. Not that they're not already, but it's going to happen faster, and more banks are going to shut down at once versus a bank here, a bank there. It's going to be like 5 banks shut down, and you're going to be looking for your nearest bank and realize that it's gone. So if you need that cash on hand, this is the time to get it. All right, and if you're still buying Tyson products today, we know that Tyson did invest in Protix. We also know that Tyson got rid of a lot of American workers and hired immigrants, so they have the whole issue with the child labor law as well. Tyson been going through some things these past few years, but here's actually something else that they're into. And just like a whole lot of other companies, Tyson be lying. So Tyson Foods sued for greenwashing. If you don't know what greenwashing is basically telling the public something that's actually a lie. That's pretty much it, to sum it up. So Environmentalist says the meat company's net zero by 2050 claims don't hold water. So technically, Tyson has basically been saying that they're trying to go green. They're trying to have, let's just read it. So Tyson Foods, the meat company that produces about 20% of the meat sold in the U.S., remember that, was sued for greenwashing on Wednesday. So since 2021, the company has claimed it will reach a net zero emissions by 2050. At least that's what they're saying, but it's not really so true. And about 2 years ago, it began touting plans for its climate smart beef. So they're talking about climate smart beef, really. The lawsuit, brought by the advocacy organization Environmental Working Group, alleges that these statements are misleading because Tyson Foods has no real plans to actually achieve these goals. They're just going to put it on packaging. They're actually just going to go ahead and say, hey, well, we have net zero emission. We're not using any emissions. There's net zero emissions. If you look at this packaging here, say Tyson slow cooked seasoned beef meatloaf. No preservatives. And there's possibly preservatives. Just because it's there on the packaging, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. So you got to really watch out for Tyson if you're still buying Tyson. They did invest in that Protix, a year or two ago at this point, where Protix is just a company where they're using insects. They're saying it's for animal food, but honestly, at this point, that's what they say. They're going to find a way to make it mostly for human consumption as well, to cut the cost. But of course, it will still cost us more, if y'all understand what I'm saying. All right. Let's see. It says a Tyson Foods representative said the company wouldn't comment, but they did add that it has a long history of sustainable practices that embrace good stewardship of our environmental resources. Beef represents 36% of the company's sales and 65% of its total emissions. All right. I didn't even know that Tyson sell beef products, y'all. But y'all know how it be other companies under Tyson. Like if you have Tyson and let's say Tyson own Kraft, which I know they don't, but I'm just saying. There's other smaller branches that's underneath Tyson. But I honestly didn't know that Tyson sell beef. We need to start looking into the chain of, other companies that these larger companies own, because that's a major issue. It's saying, alleging that the company pledged to reach net zero emissions by 2040 was backed by a feasible plan. But what is that plan? They're saying we're seeing quite a growth in greenwashing lawsuits around the world. That's because these companies are lying to us. Coca-Cola is currently a defendant in a suit filed under the same law, alleging the beverage company overstated its recycling goals. So unlike many of its meat industry peers, Tyson Foods does have emissions reduction targets that have been validated by the Science Based Targets Initiative, a nonprofit that assesses corporate climate goals. However, SBTI has only reviewed Tyson Foods' plans for emission reductions by 2030 and hasn't approved any net zero targets submitted by the company. Tyson has put out no plan or real meaningful step toward making the scale of reductions that it would have to make, given the enormity of its emissions, to achieve net zero or really any meaningful reductions in its emissions. So, yeah, basically, they're lying. They're saying that they're going to have zero emissions, but honestly, they still do. It says that they have no preservatives, but I think they possibly still do. And it goes to show that you can't believe everything you see on the packaging. All right, and if you love lactate milk, we actually get lactate milk as well here. So milk recalled in multiple states due to allergy risks. All right, so the federal health officials say milk shipped to stores in multiple states is being recalled Friday due to allergy worries. So the FDA issued a statement online that HP Hood LLC is recalling some of its 96-ounce containers of lactate milk shipped out to retailers and wholesalers from September 5th to September 18th, 2024. The recall was started as the milk may contain traces of almond, which is not listed on the label, posing as an allergy hazard for some consumers. So let's jump right into it. Here's the states: Alabama, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Mississippi, North Carolina, Nebraska, New Jersey, Ohio, New York, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Texas, Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. No illnesses in connection to this recalled milk have been reported as of yet. That's a lot of states listed, huh? So the FDA said the recall applies to select amount of 96-ounce plastic containers of refrigerated lactate milk with the code 51-4109P2. The following lactate milk products with the listed best by dates are included in this recall. So November 22nd, 3rd, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, December 2nd, December 3rd, and December 4th, all 2024, the lactate whole milk with those dates are recalled because of an almond ingredient that's there. The lactate 2% milk here with the dates of November 23rd, 24th, 28th, 29th, 30th, December 1st, and December 4th, all of 2024, recalled as well. The lactate 1% milk, November 24th, November 25th, December 5th, all of 2024, also recalled. The lactate fat-free milk, November 24th, November 25th, 2024, and the lactate 2% calcium-enriched milk, December 1st, 2024. So if you see those dates and, the recalled item, which is one of the pictures are here. There we are. Here's another picture here. You do have that almond allergy, definitely toss it out or take it back to the store for your refund. So the company first noticed the issue with the lactate milk following a routine maintenance program, which found trace amounts of almond in the recalled products. People who purchase the milk can return it to the place of purchase for an exchange or a refund. There you go. You can contact Hood Consumer Affairs at 1-800-242-2423 from Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to go ahead and get them a piece of your mind. All right. And if you're in Tennessee, there's a temporary outage of using your EBT cards from today, September 21st, starting at noon and will end on Sunday, September 22nd, after 2 p.m. there. So Knoxville, Tennessee, there will be a temporary electronic benefit transfer outage from Saturday to Sunday, according to the Tennessee Department of Human Services. This means EBT cardholders will not be able to use their cards for food and cash purchases or cash withdrawals this weekend. The outage is due to a vendor conversion by TDHS. The outage is planned for Saturday, September 21st at noon Eastern Standard Time. It will end on Sunday, September 22nd at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was also stated that all foods with added sugars will be costing more. Thailand, India, plus several other countries that produce sugar have had poor crops. World production is down. The U.S. imports sugar, thus domestic sugar is in demand, and the price is all the way up. So stock up on that sugar if you have to, but is it a good thing or a bad thing? Let us know what you think in the comments down below, because some people do have mixed thoughts of, well, this is a good thing because with the U.S., diabetes is very huge, and there's so much more that causes diabetes than just sugar, just to put that out there. But some people are saying, hey, well, that's a good thing. What about people who own bakeries? What about, that's going to be bad for business in general. So, you know what? Just stock up on your sugar while you can. No sugar in Aldi, PA. Wondering if it's just a one-off. Sugar here is $2.65. They smashed it all up. And that says Aldi in Tunkhannock, PA. I'm probably saying that wrong, but it is PA. At this point, they can keep the mayonnaise. Oh, happy, happy, joy, joy. Walmart today in Douglas, Georgia. $9.19 for some mayo. Oh, like I said, they can keep the mayo. You can actually make your own mayonnaise at home, but for this convenient and easy mayonnaise here that's in a jar for $9.19, like I said, they can keep it. All right, fam, a lot to take in. Thank you, family, for joining us today for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, of course, press that like button. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe to join the family. Until next time, y'all, enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Make sure you all stay prepped, stay blessed, stay safe, and most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. Peace out.